welcome in this meeting. I believe that it's a final meeting that we are going to have regarding to the Acumen activity that is planning to do, which is expanding itself in different nations. So throughout this meeting, we'll be discussing the different things that Acumen should consider while expanding its sneaker brand in China. So there are different things such as global marketing strategy, there is target market and demographics, also customers behavior will be talked about, and social media marketing. Also we'll be talking about global branding and international branding factors, as well as the global branding structure that Akim should consider while expanding or doing marketing of its sneaker brand in China. So starting from the first fact or first consideration, Akim should consider or should know the target market as well as their behaviors. So this to mean that Akim should know that the demographic of the customers so as to find the best way to reach those customers. So this will not only help the Akim to reach those customers, but also we help the Akim to know the focus of the customers that it should be focusing while marketing. So here the Akim may face the challenges of not having enough information or not getting the information about the customers in China because the marketing team is not living the in the China, so they may face the challenge of not getting the enough information about the customers. Also, there is other thing that should be considered is global marketing strategy. Here the Akim may use the social media to reach the customers through marketing. So this also there may be a challenge of criticism because they will be using the pictures, they will be using the words. So some customers may tend to criticize those pictures, the Akim's actions regarding the global brand sneakers, and this can lead the Akim to lose some customers. So, but using social media, it's very important to Akim because it can help them to attract the many customers, different customers from different countries, which is really good, and that can increase their benefit. So also the other thing that Akim should consider is customer behaviors. So Akim required to the or need to know the something that like doing a research so that it can know the customer's behavior. So the customer's behavior of the global brand, the sneaker brand, it's it's very important to know those behaviors regarding to the new brand that Akim is planning to market, because it will be helping the Akim to reach or to achieve its goal. Another thing that the knowing the customer behavior will help the Akim. It's to know why and when, like how, and other factors that can influence the buying the buying decision of the customers. So here it can be the Akim may meet the challenge of it can meet the challenge of maybe the customer behavior may be changed. So, and you understand that if the customer's behavior change, they will be using the customer's behavior that they already know, and that can impact their marketing because they are using the old information, yet the customer's behavior have changed. Also, the other thing that Akim should consider is global branding. This to mean that it's how to identify the relative attractiveness of each market of the sneaker brand. For instance, in China, China is among the three countries that the Akim will be making advertisement of its sneaker brand. So knowing those attractiveness of Chinese, it will help them to like to know the thing that the people prefer. Like if they prefer the quality product, the Akim should know that. So the other thing that Akim should consider, the challenges that Akim may face about this, it's about the challenge that Akim is can face is the economic assistance, which can lead them to focus on the short-term revenue, yet the brand has to be for long-term. The other thing that should be considered is the three international branding factor, which is farm-based characteristic, product marketing factors, and the market dynamics. So this means that the ACM need to know if its organization structure by defining the template of the snooker brand structure as it is the product that will be in marketing. Also, the ACM should know the nature and scope of the target market and product cultural assistance and the competitive market structure of the snooker brand. Also, it should know the the dynamic, which is more about supply, demand, and pricing, as well as how demand and supply can affect the pricing methods. So those things also should be considered. The last thing that Akim should consider is global brand structure. Global brand structure includes the corporate dominant, product dominant, and hybrid. So for the case of corporate dominant, it's commonly used for a company which deals with the limited product. While for product dominant, it's used by company that have multiple national or local brands. For hybrid, it's a combination of those two dominants. So I would advise Akim to use the hybrid structure because it deals with the Akim deals with the sneaker brand as well as the other product. So once it's tend to use the hybrid structure, it will be easier for them to advertise those products and the snooker brand, which is the most thing that the Akim is dealing with. So here the Akim can meet the challenge of maybe once they are advertising those different products, maybe people can pay much attention to the other product rather than paying much attention to the snooker brand, and they understand that can lead them to lose the customers for snooker brand, yet it is more they are more focused. So thank you. That's all I have to discuss with you. Thank you.